Well, unfortunately, I gotta tell you, I can't whip my hair back and forth. Alright, well, you see Skylar there? Setting my camera. He's a good guy. Funny thing about that phrase, though, is that pretty much everybody's a good guy, aren't they? You know, have you ever met anybody and you hear from somebody else, you ask them about him? Oh, yeah, he's a good guy. Pretty much everybody's a good guy. Have you ever see there's like this mass murderer that just got caught recently? They're like interviewing his neighbors. There they are on TV. They're like, you know, it was so surprising. He was such a good guy. He was neat, he mowed the lawn. Never expected, never expected. Everybody's a good guy. I recently found out an explanation for this. I met this guy, I was talking to him for a little while, and then he started telling me how he just got out of jail. He'd spent 25 years in prison for first-degree murder. And then he points to this guy nearby and he says, oh yeah, he's done time. He's a good guy. So, that's not really what I came to talk about. I'm just telling you that so that when I say that there's someone out there that'll tell you I'm a funny guy, you'll believe me. Alright, what I really came to talk about was activists. And the first type of activist I'm going to talk about is women's rights activists. Now, not that there's really anything now wrong with it, I just don't really get it. You know, the right to own property, the right to vote, these are good things, I understand that. But they have those things now, I don't really understand what they're trying to get still. They're trying to get equal treatment with men. So, they want men to treat them like men? You know, I don't understand this at all, because maybe there's some confusion here. Maybe they don't know the same guys I know. Because the guys I know, when they're trying to be nice to you, they're calling you fat, stupid, ugly, you know, maybe punching you. In personal experience, women don't really like to be called fat. You know, ugly and stupid don't go over that well either. So I just don't get that. I don't understand what they're going for. The other thing is maybe they're trying to get men to treat each other like women, maybe? The problem with that is, for me, I kind of like the way that men act when they're mad at each other. You know, they hit them once or twice, leave it alone, and it's settled, it's done. You know, you just go punch a guy in the face, you're done. Now, my understanding, although I've never really been a woman, but my understanding is that when women are really mad at each other, they kind of like plot and like connive against each other behind their backs, kind of like have these like years and years of conniving and trying to mess each other up. I don't really want that. You know, I'm probably making enough women mad as it is right now. I don't need to have the men plotting and conniving. Rather just like get off the stage, a guy punch me and we'd be settled, you know. Much rather have that. You know, that's the funny thing too, is no matter how far you get, there's a little bit of inequality there, because I really don't see it ever being okay for a man to punch a woman. I don't see that. I don't think that's going to happen. Another group that I think is a little bit into the inequality is the animal rights activists. They're not out there trying to get every animal protected. They're going for the cute ones, the pretty ones, whales, seals, stuff like that. Pretty much anything that might be a good guy in a Disney movie, these are the ones that the animal rights activists are going for. You never hear them like, oh, protect the fleas, no more pesticide. No more, oh, stop killing the rats. Stop killing the rats. No, that would be bad for me. I'm a pest control guy. So, stop killing the rats would be bad. So I'm kind of against that idea anyways. But really, I don't see that going anywhere. Because just imagine this. You get rats in your house, you call the pest control guy, he says, oh yeah, you got rats. Have a nice day. And they're like, wait, aren't you going to do something about it? Aren't you going to kill the rats? Oh no, they got rights too, buddy. You got to leave these suckers alone, you can't do anything to them. No, that's not going to happen. You got to call the cops. You know. That's right. Just imagine this. This is going to be like, you got the home invader thing going on. There you are in bed, you're sleeping. You hear a little skittering, you're chewing in the attic. Oh no, call 911! Get the cops here! You know, actually, I might still have a job. I just transferred from pest control to the police force. I joined up with the special home invaders unit. Chase these rats out, you know, put them in prison for a few days, can't really stick any charges to them, so just let them go right back in your house, of course. But another thing is, I don't think they understand this, that if they want animals to be treated equally with humans, animals kind of have to get the same amount of responsibilities as humans, right? Don't you think? As humans, we have lots of rights. We have lots of responsibilities too. There's things we got to do. I mean, we can't just do whatever the heck we want, whenever we want. Now, a perfect example of this is, have you ever seen people out walking dogs? Have you ever seen that? I mean, they're out walking a dog, dog's going along, oh, you know what, I gotta go to the bathroom. Stops right there, takes a leak, right there. Wherever he is, just does it. Can you imagine me doing that? Walking down the street with some buddies, oh, sorry guys, I need to use the bathroom. Take care of business, keep going. No. I would definitely get arrested for that. So until the dogs are getting arrested for being on telephone poles, either that or I'm allowed to do it, we're not going to have those equal rights with animals. It's just not going to happen. You know, quite frankly, I think activism is getting a little out of control. You know, there's environmental activists are kind of running out of things to complain about. I mean, there's still a few things, but I don't know. I think they're getting a little bit out of hand. And then there's the Occupy movement. They were protesting against nothing in particular. Activists for nothing. I don't know. It was a bit much for me. But the one activist I'm really waiting for is like vegetable rights activists. I see this coming over the horizon. This is going to happen. Okay, you're going to be sitting in McDonald's or something. You order some French fries. The guy behind you is like, hey, no, you can't do that. You can't eat French fries. Those are made out of potatoes. You know that, right? They've got feelings too, buddy. You can't eat the potatoes. I would smack that guy so hard. Unless, of course, it was a woman. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Logan.